Hello, everyone, and after a very long time, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, let me introduce myself. One sec, I gotta turn something down in my head. Oops, okay, yeah. Let me introduce myself. My name is Jules. My pronouns are he, him. I'm a commercial food photographer and stylist and cookbook author and lifelong planner. And every single Saturday, most Saturdays, every single Saturday when everything's going according to plan, we sit here and we chat for an hour and a half and we talk about our week that was and our week that's coming up and just have a good time. You don't have to plan. Some people um, knit or do art or whatever. Just hang out and chat. If you are watching, come say hi and chat and let me know what you're working on. This week I'm setting up my planners for March. I'm going to start off with my Taken Out Biz, what I use for business scheduling, my Jibun Techo days, and my plans by Just Scribble. So I think I'm going to do it in this order. Um, and just talk about stuff. Hello, Anamik. Long time no see. Yes. So, this past month, I don't know how good I'm going to be. So, I'm going to actually start off with the most recent thing that I got notified about this morning. Shortly before coming, I haven't been at all of my planners for February, and we'll talk about that after. It's not been a good month. Um, and then this morning, I got news that first I want to say, please don't tell me I'm sorry, and I'll tell you why in a minute. Anyways, I got news this morning, shortly before having to start the stream, that my mother is in hospital with septic shock. She was found unconscious. We don't know how long she was been unconscious for. It's not a good situation. She is the reason why I have complex post-traumatic stress syndrome, and we have not spoken in 12 years. And I'm having some really complicated feelings about the whole situation. And there's good reasons why we haven't spoken in 12 years. I am mostly very sad that she never got treatment for severe mental illness because this should not be happening. Um, I don't know. There is part of me that wants to go to the hospital and tell her, you know what, I don't hate you, but I don't want, in the chance that she survives, I don't want her to see that as an invitation that she's allowed back in my life. But I also don't want her to die thinking that I hate her, when all I've been having to do is protect my own well-being. So that's how it's not to break. That's how my day started. I almost canceled again. It's just been a hard month. It has been one thing after another. Being married to an American as my particular flavor of queer person has been really, really difficult. I cannot travel to the US. And so before this even started, I had all of these, like, if my mother-in-law dies, which is very possible in the next 4 years, we can't go in to the funeral. So, and also, I can't say exactly what my partner does, but their job is in jeopardy right now. Um, so it's been a hard month. It has been a hard month. And then this morning, it was just another difficult thing. And it's just been one thing after another for the past since inauguration. And I've been having a really hard time just keeping afloat. So I'm going to start off with my colors here. Um, Keeping my head above water. Abenomics saying one thing after another is right. Yeah. So it's been I just been needing a lot of time to just be and sit in my feelings because it is very unhealthy, especially when you have post-traumatic stress, to push your feelings away. And so I've had to spend a lot of time just sitting in my feelings. I've been working out. Today's 8 weeks until my first bodybuilding competition of the year. It's coming up fast. Um, 131. These are for people who are new, these are colors that I use to decorate my journals throughout the month. 173 is next. Um, yeah, just processing everything, trying to figure out like what exactly matters. Um, what do I need to do? I've been doing some work things, no school. I'm severely behind on school, which is fine. I can catch up, no problem. And just doing a lot of just putting my head down and getting ready for competition. 177, because that is the one thing. Like if I did not have exercise right now, um, I would be my mental health would be not good place. Monomic is saying that they lost motivation on many things and need to get back into it. Yeah. I mean, it's been hard for anybody that is marginalized. Gosh. And when you have multiple types of marginalization, it has not been a good time. Um, to put it mildly. So, yeah, and that's fine. I mean, when stuff comes like this, when you're literally under attack, it's all about preservation and doing what you have to do to literally stay alive. And so for me, that's just meant focusing on rest, exercise, because I need that. Like, absolutely, I need that. Food, making sure that I'm properly fueled so that I heal and so that I can rest. Um, and just doing my best to make sure my mental health does not go in the toilet. And while I also just process everything that's going on, and it's just been nonstop, intentionally so. I mean, just the nonstop barrage of stuff has been 100% intentional because when you're constantly in fight, flight, well, most of us are in freeze mode kind of right now. Like they do it on purpose so that we just are so turned upside down and inside out, we don't know how to fight back and how to resist because it's just so overwhelming. And it's okay to feel that. I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do. 273. Where's 273? Nope, that's the wrong one. Did I just do. What number did I say? I just did 291. 373 is what I'm looking for. So, yeah. I mean, we're all going through it right now. And I'm just glad. I'm glad. Thank you, everyone, for. I mean, I know I don't have to thank you. I mean, it's like pretty much a given with my audience. But I still want to thank you all for like just being patient. I've had some emails also just checking in to making sure because there was that 1 week that I didn't post the update in the community tab, so it had resulted in some emails. So thank you. And now I'm saying exactly they want you to discombobulate. Yeah. So 491 is right here. It's a lot. So I only scheduled today, and my plan was to schedule the rest of the month before Friday. But given the news that I got this morning, I'm going to have to play it week by week. And I'm sure you all, 476, understand why I can't. I'd rather just schedule every single Friday if it looks like Saturday is going to be in the clear, unless for some reason my mother dies overnight on a Friday night, and then I'll have to cancel the next day. Looking for 555. That's 535. This is 555. So, um, yeah, until I know what's going on in that situation, I cannot commit to anything other than making sure I'm fed, getting ready for my show, because that is the only thing literally keeping me sane at the moment. Oh my goodness. Oh, I should also share. I'll do it in a second. In looking for 761. I think I have it out though, and I didn't bring it over. Sorry, I'm just trying to think out loud here. Yes, hold on. I gotta go grab it. Anomic saying, I think we all are giving grace now, so it's fine. Thank you, Anomic. I have to grab something that's in. Is this it? No, it's not it. Where did I put it? 761. Where did you go, my friend? Probably not in the right place. Did I lose it? It can't be. Gotta double check that number. 761. I don't see it anywhere. 803. 703. Sorry, I just got a 723. Should be right here, but it's 755. 75. Yeah, it should be right here, but it's not. So what did I do with it? 800, 850. Wow. It's client work. So I've had it recently for client work. I know I've had it. It should be living in here. So that means I misplaced it. I will have to find it later. I don't want to. This is red and this is red. It should be living in this container, but it's not. So I'm just going to write 761 down. And when I find it, I will make sure that I color it in. 761. That is so bizarre. I have not done that like in a long time, and I know I used it not that long ago, which makes it even more interesting. 856. Fascinating. It's not it. This is it. 856. So I was also hoping by today that a contract that I have been waiting forever to have signed so I can announce something. It's taken forever. Is it 837? Yes. So I can have some, at least some bit of good news. Hopefully in the next week or so, because it would be really, really nice to be able to give some good news right now, right? Like, you know what I mean? We will all have to celebrate whatever wins we have. I was going to say small wins, but this win is actually a pretty big win, or pretty big deal. So, um, let me write in these numbers. Hopefully soon. I have to nudge the person on Monday, I guess. 131173. I should actually be using a felt tip for this, so I'm switching to. That's not black. Where did I put it? I am missing everything. This is the dark gray. No, it's the black. Never mind. I'm not going to bother going over the pen. 243, 245, 249. I'm also really glad that this month is only half a month. I mean, I know I'm not really working right now because I'm just taking things day by day, but it's also nice to know that this last 2 weeks of this month, I get to turn on my away message in my inbox and be like, see you later, friends. 476-555, and then finally 761, which I already did. 856. Oh, I know where it could be. It could be under the couch. Because I dropped this the other day, and the pens went scattering everywhere. And I thought I got them all, but there's a very good possibility that the pen that I'm missing is under the couch. So I will check that out after. Okay, so I'm going to do my washi tape. What is this, the main color of green that I'm doing this month? I haven't picked one. So I'm going to do this green as the main color. Time to pick some washi to block off my holiday weeks, because if I don't do that first, as a Nomic knows full well, I will forget that my last 2 weeks are holidays and start planning without that blocked off properly. So, let me add the washi. Oh, that's not going to be enough. Yeah. No, maybe. Okay, let's play fast and loose and see. No, it's definitely not going to be enough. Never mind this one. I want to use these ones up first. I have lots of other washi. What if I do this as the main color instead? Don't know how I feel about this though. If I don't use it now, I'm never going to use it. It's like one of those situations. Let's do this green. It's all going to work out in the end. Anyway. So what do I have happening this month? Yeah, so I have my quarterly staycation coming up. Oh, another thing that happened. I was really sick. Um, my CPAP mask broke. My so I have two. I have one that keeps me up because like I'm not a stomach sleeper, but I'm not a side sleeper either. I'm like it's like take a chance. Yeah, I'm 3/4 like on my like over to my stomach, if that makes sense. Like I'm in between stomach and my side, and I usually use a nasal pillow, and it broke. The head strap broke. Um, so I had to use my backup, which keeps me military crawl sleeper. Yes, basically. Um, the other one that covers like I don't have a full face and mouth is just the nose because I'm not a mouth sleeper breather. Anyways, I had to sleep with the one that covers the nose, and that I knock it off in the middle of the night because of the way I sleep, and it wakes. Anyways, it's really uncomfortable. So I'm also in a sleep deficit right now. But I got my new mask arrived the other night, and I got a different type of nasal pillow that is working better than my first one. But also, I'm at such a sleep deficit that it's going to take me a few minutes to start feeling somewhat human again. Do I take the 31st off? I'll play it by ear. Oops, come on. So that's some fun excitement news. I mean, it's not fun. Oh, shoot. Dang, Jules. Well, you know what? That decides it, because this was not supposed to be covered here. No, it's not big enough for covering all of the 31st, but at least it's enough. Okay. Now, let's start putting in some appointments. I have blood work on the 27th, I think, but I have to see if that is a gym week or a home week. It's not going to tell me in there. This will. Looking for March 27th is a home week, which always works out well. Lately, all of my blood work weeks have been a workout from home week. So I don't have to change time or day. Let me just double check my calendar. Yes, so blood work on the 27th. And I'm first going to put in my gym weeks because I've decided on my gym weeks I can't do any work or any school work, like schedule it, plan for it. It takes going to the gym, driving to the gym takes 15 to 20 minutes depending on traffic one way. So that's like almost an hour commuting back and forth to the gym. Then there's also like once you get to the gym, you have to like get ready and then get changed. Anyways, it takes a long, then get home, shower, and then make my lunch. So, and I'm usually like working out at the gym. Where did this come from? From here. For like an hour and a half to 2 hours. So it's like a 4 hour ordeal between commuting, working out, eating, showering. 4 hours has gone. And that's half like there's no getting into work when after it's just not possible. Especially because I have anyways. So I've decided weeks that I'm at the gym, it's just going to be at the gym, and then if I have time to do anything else, then cool. If not, no stress. Okay, so this first week is a gym week. So let me put that in first. And I need this to make my straight line. And this will just let me know that I can't show. Oh, I also have a fundraiser that I should have put in my links because there's people who asked how they can like support me, especially with some of the EOs about sports. um, so I have people can donate to help offset some of my bodybuilding competitions because each one costs like $4,000 to $6,000. Um, don't know how many I'll be participating in. There's 4 that I want to participate in this year. We'll see. It all depends. Second week is the gym week. It all depends on a couple things. And I guess I will share that in a minute in chat. But that also, I keep talking about it. I had an essay go live this week that just talks about sports and my flavor of queer that I'm not going to say because if I do, the algorithm will not show this video to people. Um, Let me see if I can do this really quickly. YouTube, no. Um, One sec, here we go. So, for watching this on replay, just pay attention to the link, or to the chat, because the links are in chat. So that's my essay. And then, if people want to help in support me in a more material way. I'm about to put a link in chat for that, and feel free to share either. And I guess I should put these in the description, which I'll do afterwards. But anyways, there is now 2 links in chat for you to read, whatever, about stuff. Okay, so Jim, and then home. I think it's Jim, home. Yeah, so Jim, home, and then this day is a Jim day. Interesting. So I'm not doing any work this month. Interesting. Supposed to have a meeting on the 13th, but I will be at the gym, so I have to cancel that. Probably I might still get some schoolwork done while I'm on my holiday, because I haven't done any schoolwork all this year. Because January I was just so angry at it, and then no, it is only no, what it's February. Anyways, it's been so I have a virtual trainer, and that the essay that I just linked to, the first link talks about my virtual trainer actually, and just um the profound effect he's had on my life, and how he has how he has, yeah, anyways, it's about why I bodybuild, what are the effects, not so much just what happened to me when I was not allowed to participate in sports in an appropriate way. Um, what's it like to have sport taken away from you? Um, yes, same trainer as before. Yeah, yeah. Same trainer. And he's coming up from the States for my show, which I'm really, really looking forward to. So that's gonna be nice. I have some friends coming. I'm gonna have a huge or not training, cheering section in the audience, which will be nice. Oh, I need to open up my calendar again. So this meeting is at the nighttime, so it's fine. That meeting can stay. And then I know I have to do my biologic. This stays here. My biologic is on the 25th. So I'm going to put this up at the top and put this. I'm going to do it now with my, oops, you can't see. Sorry about that. With my deadline color. So it stands out. Oh, shoot. Messed up that. Went over the lines. I am going to put in here, I am going to put the food meeting just so that I know to let them know that I can't come. This is like a visual cue for me to cancel that meeting. Um, I think what I want to do is put a note here for these last 2 weeks. No pressure. Study if brain um, if brain up to it. I'm just going to put an arrow and another arrow here just so I know. So no to-dos for this month, because it's 8 weeks out. My trainer's actually right now, as we are speaking, is working on my last training schedule. Because I start my last. This week. I'm going into our recovery week. We're just doing some light cardio 4 days of the week, no touching weights whatsoever. And then it's my last 6 week training cycle, and then it's peak week and competition. It's like tomorrow. I cannot believe my first competition is pretty much tomorrow. There is going to be a live stream of it, which I will share a link to that, because there will be no stream happening here this weekend. But if any of you want to watch it and cheer me on virtually, I will be sharing a link to the live stream, and you can buy tickets for that. I think the tickets for the live stream are $50. I think. I'm just gonna color this in this color for the note, just so it stands out a bit. Nothing substantial. And now, I have to put in my shopping days and birthdays and daylight saving and spring. Okay, I don't think I have any birthdays or anything in March. I think it's a empty month that way. Are there any holidays in this March? I don't think so. Easter's in April. Yeah, no holiday. I did not book off that day. Okay, so now, first day of spring, I think, is the 21st. First day of spring 2025 is the 20th. So, first day of spring, and then daylight saving when that starts. March 9th. Daylight saving. Daylight stealing, more like it. Yes, thank you, Anomic. Daylight. I'll just put the S because there's not enough room on one line. Okay, so I really should have put my gym days down one more. That's fine. I can put shopping underneath it. It's actually probably better that it's at the top, so I don't accidentally schedule anything else. Okay, so shopping days are, we're in March. Yes, the 14th shop, and the 21st, 8th, I mean, shop. What else do I have to write in? Gosh, I can't believe it's so close. Oh, what time is it? Lots of time. Okay, time to color this in. Personal time. Oh, Archer. He's yelping in his sleep. Or maybe it's Ziggy. Sometimes it's hard to tell. I mean, I don't work out on Wednesdays, so I probably should not have put that there. Wednesdays is the rest day. So I could technically do something on Wednesdays. Do I get my whiteout and fix that? Precision, you know what? Yes. 1 second. And I'm saying if the turd was to get abolished, that it would be okay. Of course, everything, but that is what he is doing. Yes. Okay, so yes, I'm going to hold on. I'm going to fix this. I need to get my correction tape, whiteout pen, if I can easily find it. Oh, good. It is exactly where I told myself I should put these things. Sometimes I I have a place where I put the stuff, and there's every now and then where I don't put it there. I mean, we've all done that, right? So fix this, and I can always, because it's such a light gray, color on top of it. Okay, so let me do arrow. And Sundays I actually work out from home, but that doesn't matter. Sundays is cardio at home. It can that arrow doesn't matter on Sunday. Okay, so study, study. And then I have my write-in the evenings, which I never put in here, where I have, well, finally, hopefully, I'm like months behind, like have it 90% done. Um, my next article for my bodybuilding website. Study is 991. I knew that. So change this and put that there. And then back to coloring this in. And this doesn't need a stent. Actually, I'm going to highlight it because otherwise it won't separate in my brain from the arrow on top of it. Meeting color is 800. So color that with the pink. So it's really interesting to me. This goes on like barely visible, the pink, but when it dries on this paper, it is so much, like you can see the pink when it dries. But when it goes on, it's practically invisible. Isn't that wild? It is so wild. Um, Time off from clients. That color is olive, which is, again, is it somewhere else? Excuse my arm. Pretty sure it is. Oh, I totally told you I was not prepared for today. I mean, I have planned to get prepared, and then I got the news. And so everything became completely discombobulated. And Namik saying that is pretty cool, right? Like, yeah, it's just so. Sometimes I think I have to like go over it twice just because it's like, oh my goodness, you can't see it. But then I remember, no, like once it dries, it like for whatever reason, it gets just so visible. Let's see if I can do this without messing up. I don't think I need to um, do anything with the first day of spring. Blood work I will need to color in. Do that in a second once I finish doing this. Okay, that's time off from clients. Oops. And then I need to put this back. This again for blood work. So that is everything. Oh, Jim, down here. This is a day. That is a day that exists this month. Can't just. Oh, that's a weekend. I never do anything on the weekends, but I will be at the gym. No, I won't. This is my recovery week. Whatever. So, personal time. There we go. Okay, now add some deco. I didn't grab anything. What do I have for green? Will fit. And is there like one that I can like use up the whole? It is St. Patty's this month. What's St. Patty's at? Let's just be super cliche and make the deco easy and just St. Patrick's Day the stuff, which is this day. So, do I want to do like a color just slightly darker, or do I want to go up to the next? They're all four-leaf clovers. I think I want to do this one. And I need tweezers because I cut my nails too short, which is a never-ending theme. I always think that I cut like left. Always like I all. Bleh. Let's try this again. I always think that I leave enough, and I never do. So let's put this one here for sure. And then I want this ladybug up here. Second row. Let's put it on Wednesday. Let's go with a 3-leaf clover. And then we'll do the Saturday. We'll do another 3-leaf clover in the other green. This bottom row. Boo. See if I can take this off and move it to Tuesday. Come on. Because I need to put something here. And I don't like it when the column is... Okay. Careful. Surgically. Oh, I hate these. They rip so easily. Oh, come on. Oh, I did it. I did it. Okay. Wednesday here. And let's go with a dark one. A 4-leaf clover. And then, oh, I have to get my March. Oh, gosh. Try that in a minute. Let's do this one with a stem. Right here. I have lots of other room to decorate, so go here, here, here. I'm going to put it down here. And then this column, let's go here on the 6th. We'll do a light one. And then the second one, I think that's, yeah, I know, yeah. They're going to have to double. That's just the way it goes. Let's do here. So 1, because there's only 2, 2, 2, and 1 more on this row. Let's do it on the Sunday. I could add all of them, but I think, especially with this washi, minimal is better. I think. I think if I was to put any more in, it would be too much. That said, I need to, let's put this back first. And I'll have other opportunities to use these Clover and other journals. But let's go and see if I have any March on here that are green. That's not green. And I had to make sure that said March. This is like, does it say Monday or March? You know, sometimes your brain doesn't quite brain and you misread things that are very similar because your brain fills in, that's March. Both of these Marches are not great choices. They both kind of suck. This one is closer to the accent color, though. So I'll go with this one. So is there a 3? 2, 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9. No, there isn't. Oh, there it is, 3. Kind of, but it's not the right. No, I'll just do this March. It's fine. I still haven't figured out how I'm going to use the plans by Just Scribble. So once I lay the sticker down and move on to that, you're going to watch me in real time kind of figure out some stuff for March. I've used it kind of for, there's not enough room down here. I've kind of, on a few days, I put my to-do lists in it because there has been some days where I've had to, even though I've been kind of like just in survival mode, make some to-do lists. I don't know how I feel about this paper. And I think this is probably why I'm just not in a Hobonichi for like I like the heavier weighted Tomoe River paper that is used in the Takano so much more. And I think this paper I would be able to cope with it just fine if the cover wasn't so flimsy. I don't know. I liked it. I like though, and I wish this had a center line. Like when I do my to-do list, it just looks. Mind you, I didn't put my TikTok in. It just doesn't look, and I haven't put deco in or anything. There's just something about it, and it's also like the paper's lighter than what's in the Jibun Techo days. So I don't know. So we're at March. So I don't know. I don't know. But I've only been in it for like 2 days. I've only used it for like 2 days. So we cannot make any judgments yet. But I think it's really hard to get into something if you're not immediately feeling it, if that makes any sense. I think this is broken. I don't think this is going to hold on to here, but it might be fine. Ooh, it does grasp. Okay. So that is that, and I will need more, so let me bring down the order. Let me make sure this one is empty. Yes. So it is time to move on to new ones. Oh, this is where the tab is right here. Barely see it. That's where the March is. I do like that it says what week we're in. I mean, there's like functionality. Like, there's a lot of functionality in here that I really like. And then it's 2 blank pages. And then that's the focus for the... No. There's something missing. Here we go. Yeah, you just don't see those boxes. So March starts here. March starts here. I'm also going to put a tab where the week starts, just preemptively. I also still have to fill in my goals for the year. We'll see where we get. Why is this bubble wrap impossible to open? They vacuumed like they Anomic is asking, what are you using for? Are you still? I'm still deciding. So, like, my plan was to go back and forth between my Jibun Techo days and the plans by just scribble. One, like, doing client work in one, and stuff that I can, like, how I usually use my Jibun in the other, and just switch them each month until I figure out which one I feel best suits which purpose. Especially once I start, like, how it chunks up using Deco is the main thing, right? Because, like, I have a real strong feeling that the Jibun Techo Days is going to be the confidential stuff that I can't show, client stuff. And this is going to be the one, oops, that I use the Deco in, like how I use my days now, just because it's half a year and I don't have to worry about, yes, this is where this week starts. I don't have to worry that it's going to be, like, so blown up that I can't use it anymore, right? Like, it has to be functional. Even though I put deco, you know how some people have to, like, turn the spine back on itself to be able to use it? That's great if you're only using it for journaling, but because I use it for, like, work, I can't be doing that whole totally chunky monkey thing. And I'm saying, oh, okay, but you don't like the paper as much. Exactly, yeah. So it's going to be a matter of, um, can I tolerate the paper? And then I might have to make some. Yeah, but I have to give it a chance, right? Like, I haven't given it much of a chance yet, so we'll see. Okay, so I need my Jibun as a reference point here for a minute. So I have to recreate some of this. Okay, so oh, I need actual one with words. Okay, so this month's goal. Which box am I going to use that for? So what I want to do, what I have to do, like, these are the things that go at the beginning, and then the same page repeats at the end, and so the rest of this I will recreate at the end. So I only have 3 boxes, but 4 things. So I think what I will do is do the word for the month underneath, and then I don't know how I'm going to use. Yes, putting this white paper does allow you to see the grid. I don't know how I'm going to use the rest of this. Maybe, yeah, see, I don't know how I'm going to use this. I know that this, like, one of the things I love about this is, like, there are things that I do every single day. I think I set it up somewhat for January. Yeah. So morning journal, like the stuff, there's 4 things that I do every morning. And then this is going to be like when I think about stuff that I have to do during the week, like I know I have to email somebody on Monday. I don't like to pre-plan, but like if something I think about have to do in the week, it will go here before I actually schedule it. I don't know what people call that. People use names I never understood. Like I know basically how I'm going to like the different areas compared to the Jibun days, but then there's extra stuff in here that I don't know how I'm going to use it. Like this has 2 blank pages after this. That what do I use this for? I could use it for art. I could use it for doodling. I could use it for brainstorming. I could do it. Oh, I know what I can use this for. I like see talking about self. You know how I would have my ideas book, and every single month I would have start a new section for notes, just like things that I have to scribble out. That's what I could use that for. And I don't always have stuff, but just, yeah, things that I have to, things I want notes for. But then how do I know where to find it? I don't know, but that could be one how I use these 2 blank pages. Are there every week this, or is it just after the month? Because 2 blank pages may not be enough. Yeah, it's just, but this one Monday always starts on this side. So there's always a blank page here that I could also use. We'll see. Okay. This is where we play. So let me get. I'm really nervous about this. My pin liner is 0.1, and can I see the grid on the other side? No. So this is going to be pretty sloppy. So, this month's goal. Am I in frame? Yes. This month's goal. And then what I want to do and then what I have to do. I will get better at writing that out so it's not so sloppy. I might in the future highlight it first and then write over it. This is supposed to be waterproof and smudge proof and fade proof. I don't know what it is about the Tombos. Maybe I have to let it dry more. But just like the Micron Pigmas, they're also these are also supposed to be archival and smudge proof and waterproof and fade proof, and they're not when I use the Tombos. So I don't know what's up with that. I don't know if it's the Tomoe River paper and I have to just let it dry more and do kind of like the magic thing when I let these dry. Okay, and then I think I want to use as a 0.5 to write out word of the month. And then what I want to do, I'm going to take this. What should be my word? Let's do this. I think I want my word to be persistence. Yes, persistence. So let me just double check the spelling of that. Because my brain, persistence. Persistence. My brain is just like, we don't know words. And I think I'm going to do the second for it too. So, oh, see, I screwed it up even looking at it. It's fine. Persistence is my word for the month. So this month's goal. This is hard. I mean, it's really all Gym isn't a goal thing. It has to be something that you can, like, goals have to be things that you actually have control over. So, you know what? I'm going to put at my goals to get back in my planners 50% of the time. I'm not going to pressure myself. Survival as your goal, yes. I mean, I think that's everyone's goals right now, for those of us who are of certain demographics. Um, but okay. So back in planners. So back in planners, 50%. 50% of time. I don't like that these are not lined. It just makes me I can't write when there's no lines. It's so messy. I mean, I don't worry like I'm sloppy to begin with because I don't worry about it, but this is just like a whole new level of messy, and the lines from behind don't show through enough to keep me on track. What I want to do, I think I want to finish my first unit of schoolwork. So finish first unit and finish um, deficit essay. These are things I want to do. No, deficit post. It's not an essay. Whether or not I can or not, and then what I have to do. Nothing. So I don't want to put survive because that is basically it. Is what I have to do is survive. What I have to take care of myself. Take care of myself. I think that. I think that works. I wish I had. I have to buy new gel pens. Oh, you know what I can do? I can do. There's a page for things because normally I have a page in my other planners of like when I run out of work things. I have a work purchase list in my work planner. Um, which I don't know where I put the supplement. All right, maybe is there a place to put it on the calendar? No, because I'm gonna use this calendar for like if I plan to like write or do whatever. This is this calendar in whether I do it in my take a note or whether I do it in like whatever ends up winning for my day-to-day work TikTok planner. Um, this calendar is going to be like the other calendar in here is how I want the month to go. This calendar is going to be what actually happened. And Nobik is saying they want to do stuff that takes 1 minute at least to start, and then they can move on to the next step. Yeah. Yeah. That's a good thing to try for. Um so this is gonna be a to-do, but maybe this can be no, because I might not buy it this week. Actually, this is so frustrating because this is a shopping week. Is it? Yes, it is. No, is it? No, this for next last Friday. So I would have to need the pens because I don't like. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out. Hello, Courtney. How are you? Long time no see, which is my fault. It's nice to see you. What have you been up to? Do I put the stuff here that I want to that I have to buy? No, because I think I need I need my gel pen for here. I don't like how here. Do I even no? I think I killed my gel pen. Let's see. My gel pen exploded on me not that long ago. Like the ink is all over inside one of these. This one, the gel pen just one day decided that it was going to do this. And it got all over my pens, and I didn't know it. I picked up a pen one day, and I started drawing with it, and I was like, why is my hand covered in ink? This is why my hand was covered in ink. So, and I thought I had more refills. Like I normally keep a whole bunch of refills on me. Like it's just on everything. It was a day. Um, so Courtney is saying that they are doing great. It's great to see you. Thank you, Courtney. Courtney is saying, no, that's the worst. It is. It's absolutely the worst. But anyways, I like using. Is there one that I can show? See, yeah, I like using the gel pen here. It just stands out better than using the other pen. I like this page to have heft to it, if that makes sense. To have a little bit of weight to it. And using these pens just does not give it the weight that I want. Okay, so this page is done. This will get filled out as I go with how, oh, there's so much ghosting. Oh, I don't know about this. I mean, there's ghosting obviously on this. And it might be different once I start writing stuff in. But like this doesn't distract. You can't see the stuff that is written on the other side of this as much as you can here. I mean, there's a ghosting, but you know what I mean? It's a different level of ghosting. We'll have to see. And I understand why when she was going to go with a heavier Tomoe River paper in these, but for whatever reason she couldn't get the type of Tomoe River paper that's used in the Take Notes, and it just was bad quality. And so she went with the lighter. Like I understand why she made the decision that she did. I just, even though I'm function first, there's still a fair amount of aesthetic consideration that I do think. This is the plans by Just Scribble, and her YouTube channel is Just Scribble at Just Scribble. I did a live unboxing of it, my last live stream, I want to say. So if you go back and look at my videos of the live stream, you can see a full walkthrough of it there. So that would have been, I don't know. Let me check the date on that for other people who are coming into this. YouTube Studio, content. Stop. I don't care about that. Type videos. Oh, no, lives. Sorry. A month ago. Yes, I know a month ago, but what date? So January 18th. Nope. Wrong. Sorry. It was two. It was two. Like, so January 11th. The live stream on January 11th is when I did the Just Scribble walkthrough. Yeah. So, well, I'm going back and forth between it and the Jibun Techo days to see which one I'm going to use for what. If I'm going to use this at all, I don't know. The Jibun Techo days, the reason why I got it because it's a 2-book set and it has a lot of function in it that I need, but then it moved without me checking to a 1-book set, and I don't think it's going to work for me as a 1-book. What seems really thin? This? Oh, the paper. It does. Yeah, it's like I think it's even thinner. Let me grab the Tomoe River paper. No, this isn't Tomoe. That is my Midori. Let me grab this. I think it is the same GSM as the Hobonichi. It feels the same, like the same GSM. But there's a reason why I don't use the Hobonichi for, like most people use the Hobonichi. And why I use it for, like, project planners is because it doesn't matter then. Like, I'm not fond of... I like Tomoe River paper, but I'm in love. I think this is 68 GSM in the Takenote. It's a little bit heavier, I think, in the record. I can't remember. Does it say on here? No. Just a 4mm grid. Anyways, yeah, I have to like the paper. And it has to, even though it's functional, I can't be distracted with design things because I'm just super sensitive to that stuff. So we'll see how it goes. And I don't, if it's not wasted money, because I'll figure out some use for it. Like if I don't end up using this as a planner at all, then I always need other project planners and stuff to like dump notes and stuff. So I can use it instead of buying another Hobonichi for that purpose if I ever, like once I ever get to the point of needing another one. So it won't go to waste, whatever I end up using it for. But what am I going to use these pages? I mean, I already said the notes, I think. So I think I'm going to put a tab is here as well, because this tab is going to move. This tab is stationary. This tab is stationary. This tab will move week to week. And these tabs will move month to month. I was thinking about going back to using and I might in this one, to using, is it in here? Going back to using these tabs that I used to use all the time when I'm setting up. And I might in this, but for now, I'm going to use the brass tabs. And just see how it goes. It's just, I'm just figuring out. I'm still figuring out, especially because I have not been, like I didn't get this until mid-January. And then my life blew up. And so I haven't been in my planners at all. Oh, let's do some, you know what I can do, actually? This month is green. Do I have some here? This is blue. I'm sorry for getting, I can put some deco here, actually. Like, that's why I bought all the deco. I don't think I want this one, though. Maybe I want, I know I have washi tape. But do I want to use this one? You like those brass tabs? These are the Midori brass tabs. I can't find them in Canada, and there's no store that sells them anymore in Canada. I used to be also able to get them on Amazon, and they're no longer on Amazon. And so I've been having to get them on eBay, and every time I go and buy them on eBay, it's a different store because the store that I bought them on previously is no longer. So just search Midori brass index clips on eBay. And they ship from Japan, and it's really cheap. You get yours from Japan. Yeah, getting stuff from Japans takes longer than getting stuff from Japan. So it's absolutely ridiculous that it's quicker to get stuff from Japan and Taiwan to Canada than it is to get stuff shipped from the United States to Canada, and we're neighbors. How ridiculous is that? Courtney is saying that their life also blew up and their planners have been suffering just blank. Yeah, it's that way, right? So Courtney's saying, oh, no, they're going to go to Japan's, try Japan's and eBay. Yeah, so try them both. Obviously, for you, Japan's is probably easier, but for anybody else who's watching who does not live in the United States, eBay is probably your better bet. Okay, so I don't think I want to use those ones. I still have been planning to I need to separate this stuff into colors. I know I have green washi tape. That is how much time do I have? Stop your dilly-dallying, Jules. Is it in here? Some scenic stuff I want to use. Here we go. But that's turning the wrong season. I just got stuff everywhere. I will find time. Maybe it will be something that I do meditative to... Oh, this actually might work as a strip. Well, put packages together of different colors of stuff. Is this going to work as just roll it out? I just want something that I can roll out. Don't even. That's not even. Yeah, I'm not even gonna read that comment out. And I know I know you don't mean it the way, but that's a real sore spot, um, with us right now. A huge sore spot. Um, I'm not gonna talk about it too much because I don't want I don't want YouTube. Let's just say it's a huge sore spot, and Canadians are not having any of it. Um, Courtney is saying, but you can adopt us from the U.S. because, see, if I could, I mean, if polyamory were legal, I would just marry a whole bunch of Americans, and we would just live in a commune. I think I actually kind of like this. I know these are all supposed to be cut out and used differently, but I think for a strip right here, I think that's actually kind of really perfect for deco for this page. So I think that's what I'm going to do. To just add something, give this page just a little bit of... Oh, Archer, your snoring is so loud, buddy. Just a little bit of... Wait. I think I kind of love this. I mean, that's the thing that I also really like about... about the plans, is that there's so much more different opportunity, different ways to... I gotta be super careful with this. Decorate. Okay, let's start. Oh, come on. Ooh, I feel like I'm doing surgery here, brain surgery, neurosurgery, and because this paper is so thin, I think once it's down, yep. I think that once it's down, it's going to be the end of it. So I'm so nervous about this, especially because I didn't cut that straight. But let's see if I can match up this line. I can match up this bottom line. Oh my God, Archer. I don't know if you can hear him or not, but Archer is snoring so loud. He's over on the couch, so the noise cancellation of my headphones. Oh. Maybe blocking him out. Don't crinkle. Okay, let's do this very slowly. Very slowly. Trying to keep it on track here. Don't go off the rails. Bam. It's a little bit off the rails in some places, and it's like curling up here because I had to like stick it down and then unstick it. But I'm hopefully, like, once the cover is shut, it will remove that permanent curl. And now I feel like there needs to be something up here. I do have time. And then maybe later I can like take a picture of the ergonomics saying they can't hear him today, but the kiddos are playing music. Do I want to put, oh, wait a minute, there's that washi that I said was not enough. Like this would work perfectly. And this might use this up finally. And if it doesn't, then that's fine too. Oh, there goes my camera. So that means it's over. That's weird. My camera has not been lasting the full 45 minutes lately. So, with that, thank you, Anomic, for joining me today. Thank you, Courtney, for joining me today. Thank you for everybody else who watched live and lurked. You're great as well. As I said at the beginning of the stream, because of stuff going on in my life that, yeah, I will be, for the next little bit, I will be scheduling every single Friday, week by week. If, for some reason the stream isn't up, if I haven't scheduled a stream and I haven't posted in the community tab, that means that my mother has died. And I just can't. So just know that. Otherwise, I will post if there's any other reason why I can't do my stream next Saturday. Otherwise, join me next week at 1 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. British time while we do this all over again. Have a great week, everybody. Until next time, bye.